All right, so we will start with our very first topic in pre-calculus. Now, for this topic, or this unit, it's going to focus on functions. Now, let me ask you a quick question. Do you still remember what function is? Like, what is the criterion that we say, oh, yeah, this is a function?
Not have two y's.
Good. Good, very good. So we cannot have two y values. Okay, so we will say like a quadratic, right? You learn about quadratic function. It is a function because every single x would have a y value. And then in geometry, you learn about circle. If we have a circle on the graph, is it a function? We say no, it's not a function, because if you actually draw your axes here for this particular x value, you will have two y values. So that is not a function. So it's just a very basic understanding of the words that we're using. Function means that it has to be a 1x, 1y, that kind of situation. Okay, and so a circle is not a function. And then and there's a test. Did anyone remember a test that we say, oh, we can use that test to check if it's a function or not?
The line test?
What orientation of the line? A vertical line test, right? So if you can say, oh yeah, I'm going to draw a vertical line right here. And if it's a function, if this vertical line goes everywhere and it only touches the graph once and at most once. And in this case, it fails the vertical line test. Okay, so we say, no, it's not a function. Okay, so it's just a little thing to keep in mind, that what a function is. And if I may give you a little heads up to start this course, and that will be, make sure you know every single word that it's coming out from your mouth. For example, a lot of times we see this word, right? This word called solve. What's the meaning of the word solve? You should know, Sean. But hold on to the answer. I hope you still remember. I emphasized this a lot in my Algebra 2 class. What's the meaning of the word solve? Because if you don't know and you keep seeing it, that's going to be a little bit interesting situation, because you would not know what to do, or you think you know what to do, but you don't quite know. How many of you think that solve means finding out the answer? Raise your hand if you think that solve means finding out the answer. How many of you have no idea? Just be honest. Okay, good. And for those who are not raising your hands. Okay, now you may want to write this down, by the way. It's going to be very good for your SAT as well, because it's a very simple instruction that just so many people, they don't know, and sometimes teachers don't emphasize it. Solve means solve means to find solutions, or to find value or values that makes a statement true. Now, the common misconception, or the incomplete understanding of the word solve, is that they just think about, oh, just found the answer. But they forgot the really important component, and that is to make a statement true. Okay, if you're not making a statement true, then that is not a solution. You are not really solving. Okay, so that value right here, that would also mean the word solution. Okay, or solutions. the value or values that would make a statement true, that's a solution. So then when I say, oh, guys, x plus 2 equals to 5, okay? What is the solution here? And you say 3. And why is it 3? Not that we say the answer is 3, but because 3 plus 2 is 5, and that makes a true statement. And this is why I asked anybody who had background in computer programming, because if you had background in computer programming, then you have this understanding of true versus false in computer language learning. Okay. All right. So let's go to this part right here, function notation. Oops.